In middle school and high school, I was always that kid who was like, okay, we just learned this. When are we going to use it in real life? And, looking back, that was a valid question. Which brings us to real world education. I think real world education just has to do with teaching our kids life skills and actually expecting them to apply that knowledge instead of just expecting them to regurgitate it when they're taking a test. The picture I chose kind of reflects that. It just emphasizes how today's high schools really are concerned about tests and not really preparing kids to for life in the quote real world. So some issues with real world education is that the college bound kids might say, hey, I'm learning my life skills in college, I don't need to learn them in high school. Another thing is that some teachers might say, I don't have enough time to teach these real world skills. So I disagree with the college bound kids argument because these are life skills and everybody's going to need them after high school. And it's just going to be easier if you learn them sooner rather than later. As for the time argument goes, I think that I agree with that to a certain degree, but I think you can find ways to integrate real world education into your classroom. It doesn't have to be every day, it can be scattered throughout. Some trends in real world education, you've got a lot of virtual reality and simulations going on right now, which are really cool. You also have some career centers where kids can learn hands-on trades, become certified in an area, and that in turn lets them lets them get a job after they graduate. So we've got welding programs and mechanical programs, stuff like that. Again, real life skills. So that's pretty cool, I think. A really good opportunity. Some integration strategies for teachers. Just honestly tell life stories. Pass on your wisdom. Your kids will love it. And I mean, as a teacher, you have more to offer than you think. Additionally, you can bring in guest speakers that can really make an impact on kids because they also have those real life experiences and it'll really bring things to life for the students. Simulations, I already talked about it a little bit, but it's really cool when you can go online and play a different role, and have to make that sort of decisions and interpret history in a certain way. Lastly, I think that teachers need to be able to use technology in their classrooms because we are a very tech-heavy society and you need those skills to be able to survive after high school. Some cool apps and tools you can use to promote this type of education is first of all, iCivics. Now, this is for, this is very history and government focused. It's really cool because this is kind of what I was alluding to when I was talking about the role playing. So literally there's a simulation where you're the president of the United States and you're presented a scenario and you have to make a decision, which that's really cool. And it's a lot more fun than listening to a lecture on the executive branch. Additionally, you have video chat resources like Skype. You might say, hey, what's so special about Skype? But you can literally video chat with anyone in the world. And that allows classrooms that are miles and miles apart to connect and share ideas and collaborate. Finally, we have CoSpaces Edu. This is a really cool site. I'd never heard of it before I did this project. It allows you to build 3D models. It allows you to do coding activities. It allows you to explore using those virtual reality type situations that I was talking about. And the best part is that a lot of the times the kids are creating their own stuff and their creative juices are flowing and they are learning those, quote, real life skills. So I just want what's best for the kids. And I think that after researching this is going to impact my career because I want my kids to succeed after high school. I don't want to just, have them regurgitate the 27 amendments. Additionally, it's going to push me out of my comfort zone because I'm not that tech savvy, and so it's just going to be all around great for the kids, and it's going to be great for me. Here are my references, and in conclusion, I'm glad I got to research this, and I'm excited to incorporate it into my classroom.